Well, hey guys, it's Catherine. I am not over the word clustering thing for backgrounds. I did these last week, my Hello Kiss cards, and I did this one for Stamp Nation along with another one for the Calling All Sisters campaign with Michelle from Casual Fridays. And if you stick around in the middle of July when our next Stamp of Approval collection releases, there is another great set in that collection that is going to be awesome for word clustering. So I'm excited to share that in a few weeks. And today we're going to do some more word clustering because I can't get enough. I'm going to use this Thanks a Million stamp set by Whimsy, and I have a piece of this is copy paper just from the computer, and I've cut out a rectangle die from the center, and I used some two-way glue and let it dry so that it becomes a temporary adhesive. And I'm just trying to line this up in the center. If I don't get it quite right, I can, and I probably will, trim around it and straighten that up some. It's a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch piece of cardstock, and this is the two-way glue pen that I used. Okay, so I'm going to use a light ink. This is Soft Stone by Hero Arts, and I'm just going to do a little background here. You can barely see this. My biggest challenge is going to be stamping this straight. So now I have this background stamped, and it's a little light. It's not a little, it's very light. And I want to add a little bit more definition to the edges and make it really, I guess just more pronounced so that it's a little bit more of a statement. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sponging around the edges. So I'm grabbing the sponge applicator tool and I'm just dipping it or dabbing it on the Soft Stone ink pad, and this has been in Peacock Feathers Distress ink, and there's still some of that in the sponge, so it's going to be a little bit turquoise-ish, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Just looking for a little bit of definition to add to the background. I want it to be darker around the edges and then fade out in the center. Now I'll peel this back and see how that looks. Now here's an up-close look at that background. I'm going to take this large scripty Thanks and stamp it in Memento Paris Dusk. I'm going partly off of the masked part, and then I'm going to add the mask back on. Now we need to add some flowers to this. There's tons of different options, but I'm going to use the In Bloom Lola's Bouquet by Winnie and Walter. And I picked out these little roses, so I'm just going to do a few of them in this Rosebud by Memento. And let's see. Then we'll do a smaller one. And then we'll do the layer over it in Red Royal by Hero Arts. And then we need a few leaves, so we'll use bamboo leaves by Memento. And then, you know what? Let me see, hold on. Let me peel this back and see. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm wondering if I need another one down here to kind of balance it out. So I'll just do this small one with a little leaf on it and the layer over the top. Now this is pretty even, but I want to put a layer behind it when I put it on my card, so I'm just going to trim off a 1/4 inch from each side, and then I'll be able to put a layer behind it and then add it to my card front. So I added my stamp layer to a navy card layer and then a craft cardstock base, and then I'm grabbing my Spectrum Noir and I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle to my flowers. If you head over to my blog, you will see the supply list and also the link to some other videos that I've done with word clustering. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for being here.